Welcome to the installation video of the CURT 60604 double lock install kit with the 60607 double lock gooseneck hitch on a 2013 Chevy Silverado 2500. We estimate this installation to take 1.5 to 3 hours depending on your level of expertise. These are the tools necessary for the install. Begin by removing the spare tire if present. Removal of the heat shield is necessary for the installation. We recommend cutting out the heat shield using a cutting wheel bit and rotary tool. Trim the heat shield in the front of the rear crossmember first, followed by cutting from the back of the crossmember near the rear wheel well. Before installing crossarms, run a 1/2-inch bolt or tap through the crossarm holes to remove any powder coating or debris. Install the rear crossarm by sliding it between the frame and the floor of the truck bed above the passenger side rear tire. With the crossarm spanning the truck frame rails, using a crescent wrench or wrench, rotate it vertically with the holes towards the bottom. Install the front crossarm by sliding it between the truck frame and the floor of the truck bed above the passenger side rear tire. Make sure the notch section is inserted towards the driver's side and the crossarm can be rotated with the holes towards the bottom. Attach the side plate flanges to the crossarm using the supplied 1/2-inch hardware, washers, and lock washers. Thread them through the inside of the side plate flanges into the crossarms. Fishwire the 5/8-inch bolts and spacers into position through the access holes and attach the side plates to the frame using the supplied flange nuts on each side. To do this, insert the coiled end of the fishwire into the attachment point and out the access point. Place the square-hole spacer over the coiled end of the fishwire and insert the spacer into the access point. Thread the 5/8-inch bolt into the coiled end of the fishwire and insert the bolt into the access point. Pull on the opposite side of the fishwire, allowing the bolt to pass through the spacer and out through the attachment point. Carefully remove the fishwire as it will be used again. Fasten the hardware with a supplied flange nut finger tight. Repeat this process on the additional attachment points. Repeat this process on the passenger side weldment on the opposite side. Using the supplied 1/2-inch hardware, install the supplied template between the crossarm with the arrow pointing towards the front of the vehicle. Using the template, drill through the center hole with a 1/4-inch drill bit into the bed of the truck. Use cutting lubricant for ease of drilling. Remove the template after drilling. Using a 4-inch hole saw, use the recently drilled 1/4-inch pilot hole as a guide to cut a hole for the center section to pass through into the truck bed. Use cutting lubricant for ease of cutting. Use a file or grinder tool to remove any metal burrs. Use a paint pen to coat the edges to prevent rust. Caution must be used as the edges will be sharp. Install the supplied protective U-shaped edging carefully around the 4-inch hole. Install the center section by carefully raising it above the fuel tank from beneath the truck. Here we are using a CURT 60606 double lock gooseneck install tool, which eases the installation by bolting the gooseneck center section to the install tool so the gooseneck may be raised into position with a ratchet. After the gooseneck is raised into position, from beneath the truck, insert the hex bolts, washers, and lock washers through each of the slots on the inside of the center section and fasten to the front and rear cross arms. Disconnect the gooseneck install tool. Use a 1/4-inch drill bit to drill the safety chain loop pilot holes into the truck bed. From beneath the truck, use the center section as a guide. The holes must be drilled into the center of the lower rib section of the truck bed. Once complete, from above, use the 3/4-inch drill bit and carefully drill down into the pilot holes into the center section. Use a cutting lubricant as necessary. Clean away any metal shavings and use a paint pen around the recently drilled safety chain holes to prevent rust. Insert the U-bolts into the pre-drilled holes in the bed of the truck. From beneath the truck, place a washer, a spring, another washer, and a nylock nut on each of the 4 U-bolt legs. Tighten the nylock nuts until they are flush with the bottom of the U-bolt. Insert the cast locking pin into the ball cylinder with the handle hole located on top. Insert the handle rod on the driver's side through the hole in the center section end plate and through the rod guide. Slide the compression spring over the handle rod before inserting the rod into the locking pin. Secure the handle rod with the supplied screw and nylock nut. Torque all the hardware to the values specified in the supplied instruction sheets. Apply the operation sticker in the desired location. We have chosen a spot inside the wheel well near the handle. Some trucks may require you to bend the wheel well flange metal to use the gooseneck handle properly. Use a crescent wrench to help you bend the metal flange to the desired angle. Use touch-up paint if necessary to prevent rust. Refer to your owner's manual for proper operation. Reinstall the spare tire. This completes the installation of the CURT 60604 double lock install kit with the 60607 double lock gooseneck hitch on a 2013 Chevy Silverado 2500. To find the right accessory, or for plug-and-play electrical adapters, please visit CURTMFG.com.
CURT, the first name in towing products.